Greetings and a happy Friday to each and every single one of you. As you can see probably from my background, if the wind noise isn't too bad, that there are a couple of clouds in the sky, cumulus clouds. We can hope that there'll be a bit of rain coming from those, but in the biggest risk as far as those cumulus clouds are concerned, that there might be a flash of lightning hitting the mountainside up at the top there, which is tinder dry at the moment, and that's the last thing we need. Anyway, time is 10 to 2 in the afternoon already. I'm on my way through to the sports center to be picking up my race packet for the trail run race that I'll be running this evening, and I'm actually in the middle of a fast at the moment, so which means that what was it, 36 and 7, 43, so 2 o'clock will be 43 hours of fasting that I'll be into so far. Probably take my fast out to 44 hours and then carb up, fuel up for the trail running race, which is at 9 o'clock this evening. Anyway, that's the plan. Bit of a self-experiment, call it original research, experimenting on myself as far as fueling strategies for trail running is concerned, and that will all be going into future trail running blog posts, because obviously I'll be able to speak from a position of experience if I have the experience. Anyway, as I said, it's now 7 minutes to 2. I've got 7 minutes to get to the local village sports centre to pick up my race packet, so let me hot foot down there and potentially check up with you straight afterwards if I happen to find any spot on the way back home after that happens to be out of wind noise. But anyway, speak to you soon, and we're going to be smashing the content out today as well. Hey there and good evening. I'm about to get myself ready for the trail running race. The time has just gone about 10 past 8, 10 quarter past 8. The race starts at 9 o'clock, which only gives me about 45 minutes, but I've got about a 10-minute walk to get there, so let's see, I've got about 30 minutes before I need to be out the door, and a couple of things that I need to do. Anyway, the good news is I've done my packet pickup already. Being a local athlete from here, I could do my packet pickup ahead of time, well ahead of time, so I don't need to be standing around in queues, which saves me a whole lot of hassle. But before I get into what's in the packet of the packet pickup, and we can chuckle about that together, just one thing that I want to say is that yes, I did, in spite of having a race today, I have managed to smash out a little bit of content. I've gotten about 1,100 words, just under 1,100 words typed so far for the day. The race, I'll be back from running the race probably at about, I'll probably say around about 11 o'clock or so this evening, which just happens to be the same time as the PTO American Open Triathlon is due to be starting. The men's race is due to be starting in Central European time, and I intend to be watching that. But the good news with these type of triathlons is I'll be watching the swim portion, and then when they head out into the bike, there's going to be not much to watch for about an hour or so there, which means I can easily rack up the other 500 or so words that I need to be able to hit my target, plus I'll be able to give you a report back on what happens. Anyway, let's see what I've got in my packet pickup, and we can chuckle about these things together. First and most importantly, I've got my race number. Now you know I'm race number 117, so if you happen to be out on the course right now, you'll be able to track me at 117. I've got no idea how you'll be able to do that, especially considering that this video will be coming out after I'm already finished the race. But anyway, second item on the list is one t-shirt with a running at night logo and everything on it, something on the back. Anyway, I wonder, let's do a quick vote on what this t-shirt's like. Let's have a look, see. And what do you think? Is it a decent enough looking t-shirt? You be the judge, let me know in the comment section down below. Anyway, So aside from one t-shirt and one race number, what else have they given me in this bag? There's a jar of what looks to be some sort of jam. Peras y con canela, pears and cinnamon. I don't hardly do any toast bread, that type of thing, but I've got no idea what pear and cinnamon jam will be tasting like. Then I've got, probably just because they needed this to fill up the space within there, I have a packet of crisps. These look to be exactly the same brand of crisps that they've got on Renfair trains and the Arve high-speed trains. And every time I've had one of these, it's been fairly stale. But anyway, I'll tell you what, I can try them out after the race and while watching the PTO American Open Triathlon. That's an idea. Then, what else have I got here? Oh, I've got some tickets to be able to collect some drinks after I finish. Need to remember to take that with me. Then, what else have we got? We've got a tin of olive oil. Decent olive oil. I've had this from one of their races before. Really, really, really nice, high quality organic olive oil. This one, so I'm chuffed about that. And then there's some funny thing in a string bag. That's the last item on the list. And if I open this out, a towel. One of these little fiber towel things. I can use this for the gym. Awesome. What can I use this for? Could possibly be a cell phone carry pouch or something like that. But anyway, that's what's in the goodie bag. I'd better get cracking, get my number pinned onto my onto the shirt that I'm going to be wearing, get my trail running shoes out of the cupboard. I haven't even taken those out of the cupboard yet, and get myself ready. Otherwise, I might miss the start. So I'll have my phone with me. Maybe I pick up some, if I've got a couple of seconds in hand, maybe I pick up some footage for you around the start. Around the finish will probably be dark. And a good evening to all of you. I'm sure you won't be able to hear a word that I'm saying with all the noises happening on that side. But anyway, here I am at the start line. In theory, 6 minutes to go until the start, but we'll see how accurate things are. Anyway, that's me over here. Smash this out, get back home, smash out the last 500 words of content, and we'll call it a successful day. Have a superb day. Catch up with you a bit later. Greetings, and now for a super quick update as far as what happened in the nighttime trail race. I was anticipating to take about 45 minutes to complete the event. In the end, my finishing time was 48 minutes, so I can't be really disappointed as far as that's concerned, especially considering that I did zero specific training as far as this event is concerned. Anyway, I have to make a confession though. Before leaving to go and run the race, I mentioned to you that I had about 500 words of content to wrap up, and that I was optimistically looking at doing that when I got back after having finished running the event. Truth be told, by the time I eventually got home, it was 11:15 in the evening, and I already had a message on my phone from my cycling friends to tell me that it was going to be an 8 a.m. start for a group bike ride this morning. Yes, this morning. It's already the next day. And that, combined with the fatigue levels, how tired I was feeling, having just run the trail race and gotten home at about between 11:15 and 11:20, I decided not to switch my computer on again and rather have a shower, sort myself out, and get into bed and have a relatively good night's rest. So that's what I did instead. So, yes, my Friday was not hitting my word count target of 1,550 words. I only hit just on 1,000 words, but with the trail run race, which you can call original research, um, taken into account. Yes, and by the way, as far as that original research was concerned, I went on a 45-hour fast plus bike rides heading into that trail run, and then 4 hours, 5 hours before the trail run started, I consumed 1,000 calories, which I thought was how much I would probably be needing to burn for the trail run, and as an experiment to see whether or not if you completely empty the tank and then just put in a bit of fuel, how much of a difference that will make. And as I said, I was anticipating doing 45 minutes. I ended the end did 48 minutes. I don't think it made that much of a difference. Then again, I consumed 1,000 calories, and it was just under 700 calories was my calorie burn. So I had a bit of excess fuel left over from there anyway. That then this morning I had about a 700 calorie breakfast, and today's bike ride was a 3,000 calorie burn or something like that. So I'm feeling extra flat at the moment. But anyway, be that as it may, um, I've got this backlog of 500 words that I need to attack. With a backlog between inverted commas because I've already gotten a good 1,000 or so words ahead of schedule over the preceding days, but I'm still looking at it as a backlog that I need to catch up over the course of the weekend, which I, of course, will be doing. Anyway, that's the feedback as far as the trail run is concerned, um, and we'll see how well I do at playing catch up on the word count front. You have a superb weekend and smash your content targets as well. Speak to you soon. Cheers.